JMats here from GenerationD20.com, bringing you the latest in Draft Diary. I'm up to 8 QPs on my quest for 15, and with any luck, this will get us to 9. Okay, this is a very powerful pack. Most powerful card is probably Doomblade. Interesting, there's really no green signals we'll be sending, and the Skywinder drinks really all from blue. White has a bunch of quality cards in here, so even picking white, probably get one back. All of that being said, I am going to take the Doomblade. It's Oblivion Ring, Doomblade compete for most powerful in the set. Kind of tempted to go with the Outrage, but I'm going to go with the Doomblade. And then the other thing to remember when picking up a Doomblade is that we are not necessarily, you don't have to go all in on black. That's very splashable. Okay, here, the cards that stand out to me are Tormentor Soul, or Tormented Soul, Phantasmal Bear, Arachnus Web, and I don't feel like any of them are strictly that much more powerful than the others. Probably Arachnus Web's the most powerful, but that would be adding another color. So I think I'll go with the Tormented Soul. I'm not against black. It just means that I need to pick up some quality bloodthirsters, namely the Vampire Outcasts and the Dusthunter Bat. Here's the bat. Make for a nice turn 1, turn 2. And the Blood Rage Vampires Maytable. I just got destroyed recently. Sorry, that's a bag of chips opening up. Probably not the best idea to try to eat while I'm recording this. But I just got destroyed recently with a blue-black aggro deck. And let me tell you, I now understand the power of Frost Breath, because it just blows you up. Okay, here, Chasm Drake is probably the most powerful, but I think Child of Night fits with my theme. Something else I've seen is people taking a bunch of Dark Favors, because when you're going aggro, go all in. And I would say so far in this draft, we are going all in on that aggro plane. Aggro black. Black I like to pair with, or in the past I have paired with red. After seeing how well blue paired, I wouldn't mind doing that. Again, white is always an option. White's very strong in the set. Okay, so if I'm still trying to cut black, taking the ghoul would probably be the play. If I'm wanting to maybe start diversifying, the dragon, especially in a deck like this where you're so aggressive, that you might use some of those spells before it ever hits. So I think the dragon is the pick here. don't mind a second Tormented Soul at all. Especially if we get some more Bloodthirst. And the other thing about the dragon is, if blue just doesn't come, because we have shipped a lot of good blue, if it doesn't come, it's just one less card I have to worry about them having. So here, Coral Merfolk is a possibility. Thran Golem's a possibility. Thran's a little bit expensive, but with Dark Favor, it can be kind of a nice finisher. It's a tough call. I don't love the Merfolk that much, so I think I'm going to take that, especially since I don't know for sure that I'm in blue. Okay, here's the Dark Favor. I've been talking it up, so better take it. Ring Flesh and Unsummon, both kind of doing the same thing here, but... Oh. Okay, maybe the Distress. That was kind of a tough pick. Sorry, the phone rang. Interrupted a little bit. Here, Negate gives me one kind of option. I don't think my curve is ever going to get to that, so that Taste of Blood should not make my deck. The Ghoul got around anyway. That's nice, since I considered taking that. Get rid of a few of these cards. I'd rather be playing Mind Rot than Distress. Quantity over quality. Cracking my second Doomblade isn't bad. 2 reassembling skeletons there, that's interesting. Now this actually poses me a little bit more of a thought, because Stormblood Berserker is really good, but there's that Frost Breath that I've seen used to great effect. So I kind of have to decide which way I want to go. And I think I would rather take the Stormblood Berserkers and then see where it might take me. Here, another Child of Night. It's fine. Monolith would be if I'm trying to buy more time and I'm just trying to rush an attack. Singular Vampire gives you a nice late game answer. I would like another Dusk Hunter Bats, but Singular's just giving me something different. Soren's Thirst. I'll definitely take that. And then here, I would say there's nothing really strong. Maybe the Tunneler, maybe Ice Cage. Best card's probably Hunter's Insight. I'll take the Tunneler. The thing I don't like about the blue is the double commitment, and if anything, we're probably more looking to splash that second color. Take the Hellhound though. And Drifting Shade is another one where if you're well established in black, it can pay off. So at this point, probably not playing that. Probably not playing that. That has some nice early removal. Here. Take the skeleton. If we get a devouring swarm, it's a nice combo. And with Tunneler, even getting an unblockable Child of the Night, gaining 2, dealing 2, can swing games in your favor. Have not gotten the Bloodthirsters that I would like. At this point, a Blood Ogre, Gorehorn, Minotaur, Vampire Outcast, those all would be very welcome in this deck. But even if Tormented Soul is not enabling, getting Dark Favor on it and attacking is still unblockable. Okay, here Bloodseeker can kind of still has some late game value, I guess. Mind Unbound, probably not playing with that, but we'll rare draft it. And we'll take the Goliath. Again, something we probably aren't playing with. Get rid of that War Paint. Get rid of that Fog. And get rid of that Island. Okay, so far 2 for 2 on Doomblades. Let's see if I crack a third. And I do not. Here, probably the Singular Vampire again. I don't really need a third Tormented Soul. And that gives me another late game option. Since sometimes the aggressive strategy just dwindles. And the nice thing is, since Singers are immune to Doomblades, basically you're talking white has an answer for it, red has a single answer for it, and the rest of the colors struggle with it. Good thing about having a tunneler is that it can, okay, here probably the Devouring Swarm. The dragon doesn't do as much as I would like it to. Mind Rot would actually also be very nice, but the Swarm, since it combos with that reassembling skeleton and can just make for difficult choices on their part. And probably another Swarm. I actually like having Swarm, like hate to pass a mind control, but when you have Swarm and you can sack in response, it makes mind control a lot less powerful. And that is an aggressive build. 2 1-drops. So here, assuming that we are going with the red, the Gorehorn Minotaurs would be the thing if we're going mono black, which probably not. It wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of red in there, and it's just a better card. Ooh, nice. That one's a little bit tough because Chandra's Phoenix can be really nice, but Vampire Outcasts, we get lifelink. It's just huge. And with the possibility of Ring Flash, Dark Fever, another Ring Flash. We'll scoop that up quickly. That can make for some unfortunate blocking situations. And there's another Dark Favor. And it will be interesting to decide what makes the cut in this deck. Tunneler may not at this point. Both because it's red, and I would hate to be stuck with cards in hand. Hideous Visage is another possibility for the deck, knowing that I'm playing all black, and if they're not, you know, it's very possible to be one attack phase away from the win. And there's some Mind Rot, so that's gonna make for some more tough cuts. Okay. So now comes the tough choices. Oh, and really tough choices if you can't see any of the cards in your deck. Okay. We know we want Singular Vampires, Vampire Outcasts, Drifting Shade, Devouring Swarm. Warpath Ghoul is going to be a maybe, just like Mind Rot will be a maybe. Hideous Visage will be a maybe. We want the Thirst. I think we want the Child of Nights and the Dark Favors and the Doom Blades. Reassembling Skeleton is a maybe. Duskhunter Bat, yes. We want the Ring Flushes. How many Tormented Souls we want is kind of up in the air. And then it becomes, do we go to a second color for those two cards? Right now we're at 11. If we run in the other two Tormented Souls, we'd be up to 13. Let me see how this curve looks right now. With that many Tormented Souls, Bloodthirst is almost assured. And these guys are just way too powerful if Bloodthirst is rolling. So that would get us to 15. And then we either have Intimidate, but maybe we'll leave that in the sideboard. Mind Rot is probably always going to be good. Intimidate, theoretically, would be very good. At the same time, Mind Rot is kind of being reactive. I think we go with the Hideous Visage. Okay, if we look at land, Suggests only 2 mountains, but we could be much more aggressive than that with 5, and still our black is not that intensive, but it's over 2 to 1. Okay, I think that's the deck. We'll submit it and find out.